It's Friday. How's it go today on this Ooh, there's a bird. How's it go today on this wonderful Friday? Let me know. Let me know. Tapping in. How are you doing today? I got a slight little headache. I don't know. I was eating some popcorn a couple minutes ago, and I was like, "Ooh, did my head hurt a little bit?" So I'm trying to drink some extra water, making sure I'm not dehydrated or anything for today. So yes, it is Friday. I'm so happy today. Let me let y'all check out the surroundings for today. So yeah, it's a nice day. I thought it was actually going to rain today, um, because like the clouds was like coming out, but then they would go away. So the sun is like hiding, then it pop back out, and then it'll hide a little bit, then it pop back out. But I'm excited. It's a pretty good day. I can't complain at all. And actually, I have been on a 5-day biking streak. So I'm excited about that because I took a break on Sunday. I didn't bike Sunday. And then before that, I biked on Saturday. So I have been doing Monday, I did like a longer ride. So I did like a 15-mile bike ride. And then I wanted to do 20, but it was hot. And my water bottle is not that big on the bike. So I was too parched. I was like, I gotta come back and get some water because I was super thirsty. But yeah, so I did the 15-mile bike ride on Monday, and then every other day this week I did 9 miles. And I actually had my little brother come over. He grown now. He's what, 21. I was like, hey, come on a bike ride with your sister. So we went on a bike ride. I want to say like, ooh, it was Wednesday. It was his off day. So we went on a bike ride. And I was like, boy, you younger than me. I need you to be keeping up with me. Because I was getting it. Just getting it on the bike. He was like, I'm with you. I'm with you. I was like, all right, don't get too far behind. But yeah, we had us a good little mile. We did a 9 mile too. So like I said, my just day-to-day bike ride when I'm home now is like 9 miles. Like this little path that I do. But I'm thinking tomorrow, either tomorrow or Sunday or Monday. Look, I done gave a huge range of time, but either tomorrow, before Monday, I do want to do a 20-mile ride. So I'm home for another week, and I'm just trying to get done, trying to get a bike ride in. My goal at least is to get a bike ride in every day until I leave, because I leave on the 17th and I won't be coming back home, hopefully for the rest of the year. So I just got to enjoy the bike while I can, and hopefully I can actually secure a bike on the island sooner than later, because going to the bike store, they're like, we don't have any bikes. So hopefully that can happen sooner than later. I'll be super excited about that. But shout out to my little Starbucks cup. It's not mine, it's my sister. She collects Starbucks cups for like, I'm not gonna say for a living, but she does enjoy collecting the Starbucks cups. I didn't even know that like Starbucks cup collectors like were a thing or that they existed, but I just thought that was my sister's thing. And then my godchild that I taught my first year teaching, I went to go visit her in Georgia. Her and a girl she had staying with her, they had like a whole collection of cups. And like it's like this whole big deal. Like I guess they have like cup releases, and like some places they're like lines where people are waiting to get these cups. I was like, for a dang on cup. And these cups, they're not cheap either. I don't know exactly. I forgot how much she paid for this one, but they're at least what, I know they're more than $20. They're more than like maybe closer to 30. I don't know for sure. Don't get me lying. But I had took my niece to the fair the other week, and this lady, I had this same, I think it was this cup. I think it was this cup. So I had this cup, and my niece was like, oh, can you take it to the car? I'm like, okay, cool. I'm walking. This lady, she comes up to me and she stopped me. She said, "Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me." I said, "Yes." I said, "Hi." She said, "Hey, I was wondering, where did you get that cup from?" I was like, "Oh, this isn't my cup. This is my sister's cup, but my niece had it." Trying to explain the story, like I don't know nothing about these cups. She was like, "I have been looking for that cup everywhere. Like, do you know that like that cup is selling online for like resale for like $280?" I was like, "What? You gotta be kidding me." So she was like, "Yeah, because some of the cups are, I guess, a little bit more exclusive." I don't know how my sister got the cup, but there's like a whole Facebook community of Starbucks cups lovers. And I was just like, "What?" And I guess like different countries have different like um, releases for cups or whatever. And like people in the states will trade with other people, like, "Hey, can you, if you can pick up an extra cup, you can ship me that one. When this cup comes out over here, I'll ship you the cup." So anyways, neither here neither there. Like this cup life is like a very serious thing, but I will say it is a nice little cup. I've been using it most of this week and it doesn't get all like sweaty on the outside, and it does keep your stuff pretty cold. Starbucks need to be paying me while I'm over here promoting them. But anyways, the cup is a nice cup. I will say that. So I just put my little ice and little water in it. I feel a little bougie, and I, have my little pinky out to drink my cup. But yes, I did not know that this was like a real thing. So yeah, y'all have to drop a comment below and let me know. Is like, are you guys Starbucks collectors, or do you guys know Starbucks collectors? Like I said, I know a couple people now, but the lady was basically saying like, please let me know like if you run into any other cups. Like please, if you're able to get extra ones, let me know. We can kind of collab and see like what cups you have. So I was like, okay. And then it's fun. The funny thing is, my sister, well, my family, they're all in Houston right now. My niece was running in the Junior Olympics. I told y'all, I think last week. And there must have been a cup release because my sister got 3 new Starbucks cups. So I'm just like, okay, this is something serious. Mr. Misfit said, "I am a Starbucks drinker, not a collector, though." Yes, I was just saying, Mr. Misfit, this like cup life. Now, my sister, she only collects like the ones that have these like little ridges and stuff. But like my goddaughter, she collects like all of the cups. Like if there's any cup that comes out, like she wants it. But yeah, they have like these limited edition cups, and I think like stores will only get a few in anyways, and they really sell them. But I was like, I wanted to sell her the cup on the spot. When she said, "Oh, the cup is going for 280," I wanted to say, "Well, do you want to buy it for 250?" But my sister, she probably my sister would have had a fit because she loves her cups. And my sister, she has like this door hanger, like that you put shoes in for the door hanger. My sister actually has like cups that she hangs in the door hanger. Yeah, it's a thing. I don't know. Do you have anything? Like, do you guys have anything that you like to collect? Anything that's collectible? I don't have anything that I can think of in particular that I like to collect. I don't. I never could get into like the collecting thing, because then I get sidetracked and I forget I was trying to collect whatever it was. But I will say I did trade Pokemon cards a little bit as a kid. I will definitely say that. And my nephew, he is 6 and he's just getting into Pokemon. So we have been bonding on Pokemon a little bit. So it's kind of cool. And I don't know if I think I mentioned the other week that I added Pokemon Go to my phone and to his iPad. So when he gets back, I'm sure we're going to be trying to go around the neighborhood and, catch them all. So I don't know. If you guys, let me know. Did y'all do the whole Pokemon Go back in, I want to say 2018, when it was really popular? Because it was really, really fun back then, just to see like people coming together, all different walks of life, and like going to like the different gyms and like tournaments and stuff. It was pretty cool. So shout out to Pokemon. I think that's the closest thing that I did a little bit of trading, but it wasn't really that big of a deal. I don't think. Yeah, I don't have anything. I wish I had something I used to collect, but I can't think of anything off rip. Mr. Misfit said, I feel like I do have something that I collect without knowing that I am actually collecting it. Okay, you gotta let me know if you can think of what it is. Because, like I said, I can't think of anything that actually comes to mind of collecting. I'm even trying to think, like, when I was younger. Hmm. I know, I'm trying to think. I know my parentals, they used to collect like shot glasses from like whenever they traveled. So if I went somewhere, like I would always like intentionally pick up like a shot glass to bring back, home for them. But other than that, yeah, I don't think like movies count. Do movies count? I don't think so. I was gonna say like movies, albums. No, no, I can't. No, I still can't think of anything. Oh man, I will say I collect. Okay, so I don't collect per se, but I am like a journal fanatic. As far as like whenever I go to the store, I'm always looking for like really nice journals because I like to gift journals. So that is something that I enjoy gifting. So whenever I'm out, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I wonder if they have like a cool journal. But I don't like keep them. I give them away, if that makes sense. So yeah. And then I was trying, this isn't a real collection, but I was trying to like increase my like book collection in general. And then I'm just like, but I don't want hard copies of all the books. Like some books I just want like to listen to on audio, or some books I don't mind just reading like on Kindle, like from the Kindle app. So I don't know. I think I'm kind of giving up on just like this idea of having to have like this hard copy. Even though I do enjoy a hard copy a lot, there's some books I really just like the audibles. So yeah, do you have a preference for your books? Do you prefer Audible? Do you prefer what's the other, like Kindle, or do you prefer just having like a hard back book? Okay, Mr. Misfit done figured it out. Okay, oh, I collect deck of cards. Okay, tell me about the deck of cards. Okay, like, do you collect them, like, from, like, different places you go visit? Or, like, where do they come from? Like, okay, let's see. I have, like, 25 plus card decks. Wow, that are different designs. Now, do you actually like utilize the cards, or do you just have them just to collect? So are you using the actual cards? And do you like to even play cards, or is it just like you like how they look? I think that's a pretty cool collection. I don't think I've met anybody who's had a card deck collection. So that's pretty unique. I like that. I like that. I know one time I had a Uber driver, and he loved collecting, I want to say, baseball bats. So he had like, he said he goes to like thrift stores like all over the country, like looking for like unique bats. And that's something that he likes to collect. So he had like just picked up like this exclusive bat from some like consignment store, and he was showing me the bat. It was a nice bat though. So yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool collection. But yeah, ooh, okay, deck of cards, interesting. Talking about deck of cards though, like I love playing like games. My sister, she's like the best. My sister's the best. Like her and her boyfriend, they literally like play cards and Uno and all types of games like every night. Like they don't just, their game night is like every night. It doesn't matter if they have to work the next day. Like that is just kind of how they relax in the evening. Is like we're gonna do some cards. So yeah. But me, I cannot shuffle cards. So people don't really like playing card games with me a lot, especially if it's just like me and another person, because the other person is going to have to shuffle cards the entire night. When I tell you I am the worst card shuffler, like I can't get the cards to like, like how they supposed to go. Like, like they don't do that. They go like this. Like they struggle to get down. It's awful. It's awful. I've tried practicing. I haven't gotten far. It's awful. Awful, awful. Mr. Misfit said I collect them from different magicians. Oh, when they announce new designs. Okay, so you are a real collector now. Okay, you are officially a collector. Yes. And yes, I can play cards very well. People don't play with me because I, weirdly enough, always win. Okay, so what card games do you like to play? Yeah, what you gotta let me know. I remember as a kid, I used to love playing. I think I Declare War. That was like a good little kid game. But as an adult, I do like playing. Oh, my grandma, me and my grandma, when I was younger, we used to play Tunk. I don't know if you've heard of Tunk, but we played Tunk all the time as a kid. And then growing up, we always watched the adults play spades. Like when I tell you for like the holidays and like if we had like a summer cookout, like the adults would literally be playing until like 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Like it used to get real at our house for like spades. So I would say I'm a pretty good spades player. I kind of have no choice because my family, they don't play games. If you're not a good spades player, like you have to get up from the table. Like nobody will pick you up. So I am pretty good. I've, toot my own little horn. I like to, I not, to tell the truth, I'm kind of a poor sport, to be honest. Like I do not like losing. Like I'm not a bad poor sport. Like I'm not gonna like flip the table or nothing like that. But internally, I don't like to lose. I enjoy winning, because I mean, who wants to just be losing all the time? I'm just saying. Mr. Misfit said blackjack. Oh, now I will say if I go to the casino, which is not often because I'm cheap and I don't like losing money. But if I do go to the casino, I will play blackjack. That's the only like table that I will play. Is blackjack. Even though here at our casino they have like a I Declare War table, but yeah, blackjack is it for me. Yeah, it's good. I'm not like a pro, probably like you, Mr. Misfit, but I definitely can play some blackjack. I love manipulating cards to my advantage. I am very good at shuffling cards to the point where I can leave the certain cards in a position that would be dealt to me. What in the magician? Mr. Misfit, let me find out you got a whole side hustle, okay? Let me find out. Oh, my brother Logan is on. Hey, how you doing? Hold on, and I'm still waiting on. Can I get my email invite for this baby shower? I ain't forgot. I have not forgot. But Logan, we on here talking. We just randomly talking. We talking about collections because I was talking about how my sister is a Starbucks cup collector, and I don't have any collections to date. Besides, I used to trade a little bit of Pokemon cards back in the day, but that's about it. Do you have any collections, Logan? You or your wife, do y'all like collecting anything? Or did you used to like collecting something like back in the day that you don't no longer collect? My Gmail, it is grounded, but it's not IN. It's just grounded in, because somebody already had grounded in purpose, but it's grounded, the letter in purpose at gmail.com. But yeah, let me know. Somebody else on here too. It might be my cousin on the background as well. But yeah, if y'all have any collections, Mr. Misfit is a whole pro out here being great. Like that is so dope though. Like man, so how did you learn it? Like, okay, I know you mentioned like collecting cards from different magicians. So I'm guessing that like you enjoy like magic shows and stuff like that. And talking about magic shows, I did last time I was in Vegas, which was for Christmas a couple years ago, visiting family. I did go to a magic show. It was really good. It's I know don't and I took pictures with them too. I can't even think of their names, but you know the real tall magician, and like the real short one and the tall one like plays. I want to say he plays the cello or the bass. He plays the strings. I can't think of their names, but it's the real tall one and the real little one. It was really good. Logan said, I used to collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards and model cards. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Now, what happened to your collection? Do you still got, like, do the parental still got it, or did you end up getting rid of it? Man, I don't know. If I was going to be a collector, I don't even know. I'm trying to think if I wanted to start collecting something now, what would it be? I have to think about it. Because sometimes I be thinking about people's collections and, like, they can, like, get a lot of money. Crazy, though. My great uncle, he passed away some years ago, but he had like, when I tell y'all his vinyl record collection, I mean, I'm talking about like he had over 1,000 vinyl records, like crazy, crazy. And he had like a lot of like limited editions, like, man, his collection has to be worth a lot of money. So maybe, okay, maybe if I was to pick up a collection now, it might be vinyl records. Because I do like, my mom, she loves vinyl records. So I know like if I go out to like LA, a lot of times they have a lot of like vinyl record like shows and things like that. And you can just go buy and, you know, buy albums and trade albums. They have like a lot of trade shows. But yeah, I would have to say maybe it would be vinyls. Vinyls are pretty nice. Oh, you still have the cars? Oh, that is so nice. That is nice. Oh, see, if my mama get on here, let me mention this because my mama definitely used to buy every year. She would buy, um, it was like a holiday Barbie. So I do have like, don't. If she gets on here, she gonna be like, where are your dolls at? They headed to her house one day soon. Okay, they're somewhere. I think they in the garage or something at my dad's house. But yeah, so yeah, I definitely did have a little collection in growing up. It was the Barbies. And like I never opened them. I just kept them in the container. So they might be worth something now or maybe in the next 20, 30 years. Who knows? Definitely will keep up with them though. But yeah, no, shout out to the collectors out here of the world. Yeah. Mm-mm. But yeah, vinyls are pretty nice. I'm trying to think anything else I would collect. What else would you guys collect? Logan, if you had to start a new collection now, what would it be? I know this is like the most random miscellaneous topic. But it just has me thinking. Because like I said, I don't think, I'm trying to think about like my sister and my brother, like my siblings. Did they have any things that they collected? Don't know. Oh, I know a lot of people though who are like sneakerheads and like collect shoes. That definitely wasn't my thing either because I really don't wear a lot of tennis shoes. I did have a couple pair of Jordans that I really liked, but I was never like about that life to stand in line to get them. So yeah, I didn't have too many of those. Definitely wasn't standing in line. Oh, but I did have a pair of, what was the shoes called? And I just knew I was going to keep them forever. Bo Jacksons. I had these Carolina blue Bo Jacksons. And they were so exclusive. I swear I was like the only person in the city that had them. We actually drove to Detroit. And that's where I got them at. We went to the, Detroit has like this super, super nice mall that we used to drive to like to go school shopping once a year. And when I tell you, these Bo Jacksons, they meant so much to me. I think I finally got rid of them like last year or the year before. But yeah, I was going to keep those forever. Logan said, can't afford to be a sneakerhead. Say it again. Sneakers are expensive, okay? Like, and especially if you don't get, like, the sneakers when you want them, like, and you have to go try to buy them from somebody who already bought them, like, they be up in the price super crazy. I know I do. One of my cousins, he does enjoy sneakers. He, like, goes out of town to buy sneakers from this guy. I don't give me the line. I can't think of what his name is, but he sells like these sneakers, and I want to say they look like some Nike shoes, I want to say. But he like has these custom shoes, and like his shoes always sells out wherever he goes around the country. And like people love the shoe. But the shoe is like very expensive as well, and it's always online. So it's a no for me. I guess if you could be though, Logan, would sneakers be something that you would want to collect? If you could be a sneakerhead. Oh, and then random side note, let's jump back to the beginning of this week. So one of my good friends, we went out to lunch the other week, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I've been learning how to skate." So I'm like, "Oh, that sounds so good." Like, I know how to like get around the ring, but like I wish I could do like all the soul skating and stuff like that. And she was like, "Oh, you should come skating." Like, I go skating at least once a week. I'm like, "Cool." Y'all, so I go to the skating ring on Monday, okay? Shout out to my grandma because my grandma was trying to learn how to skate some years ago. So she still got her skates and I can fit her shoe size. So your girl has some skates to ride and I ain't had to get the big browns to, skating at the skating ring. But I was looking online, just looking at the skating ring we was going to, and I saw it was adult night. I was like, oh no, like this is not gonna work out for me. Like, I'm trying to learn how to skate. Like, I'm not trying to be out here skating with the big boys. But she was like, oh no, like the particular rink that we were going to, she was like, it's not like that. Like that rink it's not bad at all. So I was like, okay, cool, cool. But yeah, I ended up going. My mama came. My mama was trying to learn how to skate again. Bless her heart, she ain't fall or nothing, but she just refused to actually get on the actual rink. And she was on the carpet. She's up there watching YouTube videos, like, okay, I gotta step. I'm like, mama, like, get your life together. But we are going skating next Monday, so I might have to do a little. I think they got the little short videos on here now. Oh, I can upload a couple little short videos of me trying to skate. Okay. Mm. I was so nervous, and I don't know what I thought. I thought like I was gonna come out here and just be like a pro overnight. I don't know. Clearly, folks have been skating their whole lives, and I'm out here like wanting to be able to do something. I'm like, ooh. First of all, I didn't even remember how I really have not skated in like the last 20 years. So I did not remember how much of a workout skating was. And I had just did, I think, oh, it was Monday. I did my 15-mile bike ride. So I was already, warmed up a little bit. Man, I ran around that skating ring a couple times. Your girl was about to pass out because I was like, "Ooh, I'm a little winded. Like, this is a whole workout." But yeah, my mama came, my aunt came. Shout out to my auntie because when I was a kid, she used to take us to the skating ring. We used to go to gospel skate. But then by the time I was a teenager, like I was feeling myself, like we all was. Like we used to go to the skating ring just to be cool, like we was trying to be cute and trying to dance because we had like a little the skating ring I used to go to, it had like a center part of the skating ring and you can go in there and dance and stuff. So we used to go, to listen to some good music. That was like our little club back in the day. So that's what I used to do. So instead of, taking the time to like learn how to like skate, like we was being cute. So yeah, I was like, and now I see like a lot of my peers are like skaters and they're part of like skate um, crews or clubs or whatever. And I'm like, when did y'all learn how to skate? Like, how did y'all have time to learn? Like, I'm jealous, and why y'all didn't take me with y'all? So yeah, so that's my thing. I am going to order like my own pair of skates. The only thing is, I don't know if Puerto Rico has skating rings like near me or if they have them at all. I don't know. I don't want to be ignorant and assume, but I'm definitely not about the life of trying to skate outside. I need a rink for right now. Let's see. My brother Logan said, oop, said definitely if I could swing the money, I love to look. Oh, we talking about the sneakers, being a sneaker collector. Yeah, because sneakers is definitely an investment. Logan said, not the big browns. You know them as the big browns, okay? The big browns with the orange wheels. You already know what I'm talking about, okay? You know them skating rink. I was like, mm-mm. So I was feeling a little cool with my grandma's skates on, but I definitely want to get my own, and I just want to be, I want to be cool. So then I'm talking to one of my best friends from college, and I'm like, best friend, because she got her some new skates recently, and them skates is nice. They all like metallic and they just glisten. And she lives in Orlando. And I was like, best friend, do you know how to skate like good? She was like, I mean, she being, I will say, I have not met a non humble skater. Like all the skaters I know who really be like getting it in the skating ring, I'm like, oh my gosh. Like even the other night, I'm like, oh, can you show me this? And they be like, oh, like I'm not that good. You're amazing, okay? Like just the way you are. Like I can only imagine. But yeah, they oh, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I was asking her like, you know how to skate? She was like, oh, I do a little something, and I was like, that mean you know how to skate? Like I'm just saying. And I will say, in college though, I did go skating. Maybe out of the 4 years, maybe twice I went, but I never. I don't know. I just went with. I don't even know who I went with. I think some church folks or something. I don't even remember, but I just wish I would have known. I would learn. Because I got rhythm in real life, so I just want to be able to bring the rhythm. Like ATL. I'm trying to, have a little bounce, a little roll bounce, Try to have a little soul skate. Logan said, didn't you live in ATL? There are pros out there. I did live in Atlanta. Definitely was not going to the skating rink because they was pros. So I'm like, how I'm going to have time to learn? But yeah, I went to a couple of kids' parties at the skating ring in Atlanta, but no. But I will say, like, Atlanta got some dope skaters, but like Ohio, we have like a whole skate scene in Ohio. Like, if you look up skate videos, like, you will see Ohio. Even in like when they do like the big skate events, like we have like Ohio crews. They travel all around the country. They go out to the New Yorks, the Atlantas, the Calis. Cause Cali got some skaters too. Like Cali skaters, and the cool thing about Cali skaters is a lot of them know how to skate outside too. So yeah, so that's been kind of my vibe this week. I've been like watching all these skate videos on YouTube. Definitely feeling it for sure. So I don't know. I just like when I got out there, I thought I was gonna be able to get a little jiggy with it. I can pearl a little bit. I don't know which. I know everybody, depending on where you are geographically, calls it different things. But pearling is like when you like crisscross front, crisscross back. That's pearling. You just be pearling. You just be gliding. So I can pearl like a little bit, but not that good because like soon I don't know how to keep the momentum and keep going because soon as I start like slowing down, then I'm like wobbly and feel like I'm about to fall. But I did not fall. But I know all the skaters was like, you can't be scared to fall. Like you're gonna fall. Like you can't be scared to fall. So I'm gonna, I might be a little bit more adventurous come this Monday. So I have 2 more Mondays to go skating for the adult skate. And they were very kind. Oh, this OG, he was 72. When I tell you he was so smooth with it, he was just getting it like, he had all the moves. And I was like, ooh, okay. He's like, man, I've been doing this. I've been doing this since I was a little boy. And I was like, man, and he was just so encouraging though. He was just like, everything, takes practice. He's like, as long as you keep practicing, like you're going to continue to see improvement. So I was really happy to, get, uplifted from him. And everybody was really nice. I was asking people for little tips. He was trying to give me some little tips how to backward skate. I ain't there. I will say they was doing this little it wasn't no like real line dance, but it was kind of line dance-ish. And it's like a little step, little step to the side, step to. Now I could do that because it wasn't too much movement. So I was really excited. I joined in and I said, I got a little step for you. Little step to the side, to the side. So yeah, that was good. I could do that. And then there's this little scissor. I can scissor a little bit too. Now I can't really go, I'm not moving too much with my scissor. I'm not really going like in a forward projection, but I can scissor a little bit. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I do want to order some skates, but like I said, technically I can think of locations where I can skate like in my neighborhood and stuff out in Puerto Rico, but like I said, I think I need to stick to the indoors. So now I'm gonna have to do some research. Logan said, at least you got rhythm. I can't dance on 2 feet, let alone wheels. Now that is funny. That is funny. But no, it's funny because I went with my friend and one of her friends and one of her friends. And they was like, okay, you got some rhythm. I was like, oh, I got rhythm. I just don't know how to use it out here. Because I can, I can bounce up top a little bit, but you ain't nothing going on at the bottom because I just don't know. But it's just so cool to see like people skating and to see them like really being one with the skate. Like, I mean, it's like it's just like they feet. They don't have to think about it. Like when I skate, I be looking down on the ground, and they kept on saying, "Just look up, look up." I said, "And fall," you know. So I'm not that confident yet. So I'm like, like I said, I was trying to learn how to backward skate a little bit. I was like, let me get confident going, frontwards for a while, and then maybe we'll try this again next week. They was saying when you go back, he was saying like you gotta take one of your feet and curve it in and curve it out. Curve it. He's like, you can leave this one straight and you can curve it in and curve it out. Then once you get comfortable, you can curve both of them like that. But I don't know how to make the wheels curve the way I need it to curve. I don't know. That's why I said, I don't know. I definitely don't like. That's why I said I need some different skates. My grandma skates, they okay. They doing what I need them to do. And then I was like, well, what kind of skates I need? They was like, it ain't the skates. I was like, well, what is it? They said it's the skater. I said, oh, okay. Well, let me get in my little, learner seat so I can try to learn and acquire some new skills. So I'm interested to see how this upcoming Monday goes. My mama, she was like, I'm coming out again. I said, but are you going to get out here or no? Because she was definitely not about it. I will say, going back this time, I will definitely bring a water bottle or a cup because they don't have any like vending machines, and then everything is like the concession is like closed for adult skate. I was like, I wish I would have got that memo because I was definitely a little parched. And then I also gonna have to bring a sweat rag because like when I work out, when I'm hot, I just sweat, and it's just like it's not very becoming. So definitely will have my little sweat rag, and I will have my water bottle. So yeah, I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna have it together. Let's see. My brother said, Logan said, oh, I'm going to therapy in person next Thursday. Okay. Yes, brother, you better be great. I'm excited. Have you done a session like virtually? So going in person next week. That is so, so good. So, so good. No, I have, I'm a big proponent for therapy. I told you I be trying to get everybody and their mama in therapy. But one of my male best friends, I have been telling him, like, oh, you need to be trying to go, to therapy. And he was just like, I don't have nothing wrong with me, and what I need to go to therapy for. And I was like, let me just tell you this. The conversations that you want to have, they are above my pay grade. Like there is no compensation for this. Like this is above me at this point. So I'm going to need you to seek something outside of me. But the funny thing is, like, he's been in therapy for about a month now. And he's like, man, I talked to her and she told me XYZ. When I tell you, be the exact same stuff I told him. But that's the reason why he need to hear from a therapist and not me, because it just comes off as like so unbiased. But I just be listening like, oh, really? Did she say that? And I'm like, I just told you that a week ago. Whatever. But yeah, if I did choose to go back to school ever, again, I would definitely go back for therapy. But I really wouldn't want to be a whole therapist. Like I would want to do like therapy on like a large like content scale. So it would have to be like TikTok, Instagram, just like throwing out, little tidbits, or having like a show like a Nayana type show. But yeah, that's how I know like the brain is so powerful, because you know how you just know some things even if you don't know like the science or like the academia aspect of it. Like you can still like kind of get to the gist of like what a model is, like a therapeutic model is. That's how therapy comes for me. Like I'll be like talking about some stuff and not even understand or realize like there's already a theory behind it or whatever. So it's cool. It's definitely some gifting for sure. But I was watching a podcast. I don't know. Do y'all watch Kev on Stage? I love Kev on Stage. Him and his wife, they have a podcast, Mrs. Kev on Stage. It's called The Love Hour. And they just did a podcast the other week talking about like relationships. But Kev happened not to be there. But his wife was doing it with this therapist. I can't think of the therapist's name. She just got a new book that came out. But they were talking about attachment theory. I don't know if y'all know about attachment theory, but it was like a really good conversation. It was talking about like anxious, secure, avoidant, and then I forgot the other ones, but yeah, pretty much. Um, Logan said, "Tell mom to get out there." I know I'm gonna get her to get out there this time because she was scary on them skates. It ain't the skates, it's the skater. Yes, man, I was just like, oh, this is gonna be your first time. Okay, shout out to you. Shout out to you. It's above me now. For real, it do be above me now. Okay. Mom, what are you talking about? Okay, so my mama's actually on here right now. Mama, I was just talking about you and the skates and stuff, girl. How you doing, girl? You don't be coming on here live. What you doing today, girl? Hey. Vegas musicians named Sigmund and Freud. Oh, yes, mother, yes. Those are considered some of the fathers of psychology. You lost your phone. Did you find it, girl? That's too much. I need for you to find your phone. That's entirely too much. Oh, Logan, my mama said, yes, I'm getting out there Monday. Have you been watching your videos? Are you feeling encouraged? And did Auntie tell you that she ordered some skates? So my aunt came skating with us too, and I talked to her earlier today. She was like, yeah, I ordered some skates, but they're not going to be in till Tuesday. So I hope they come in like a day early so she can come back out there on Monday. But like I said, it was an excellent workout, to say the least. But no, Logan, I'm super hyped for you, though. And I'm super hyped for you. Oh, Logan, when do y'all start school back, too? Oh, mom, Logan, that's your other child from another. Logan says hello. He said, hey, mama. My mama said, she said, I will be great again. I know that's right, girl. Just one foot in front of the other. Logan said, I'm adopting myself into the family. Absolutely. That's why I said you already in the family. I really be talking about you like for real. Like, it's so funny, especially with my cousin Brianne. We really be like, she be like, where's Logan this week? I was like, I know, I just hope he okay. Of course, you got a life you can do, like, I don't expect to see you every week, but, after a couple weeks, I'm like, where my brother at? Just saying, it be serious. Like, we really, yes, you are definitely family, for sure. My mama said, hello, Logan. She said, come skating with us. Mama, he live in Houston. He can't come skating with us. He can come virtually. We can send him some clips. Yeah, we about to have a whole crew out here on Monday, though. It's gonna be fun. They play some pretty good music too. It's like hip hop and R&B. Logan said, if I was in Ohio, I'd come. Mom, he from the same place your other child, Ralph, is from. Baton Rouge, Louisiana, in this thing. Oh, mama, Ralph, he went back to Baton Rouge this weekend. They drove back. Him, TT, and the baby. They drove back. His dad is having a retirement party this weekend. Random side note. So, yes. But yeah, today I'm about to be heading out. You said, boo, Ralph. I know, mama. I told him the other day. But no, I'm about to be heading out to my friend. Her husband, it's her husband's idea. He's basically throwing a back to school cookout for his baby girl. She's going to kindergarten, and he grew up with 12 siblings. So he said, him and my friend, they have 2 kids together. And he said that he is going to celebrate every milestone and every moment that he can in their lives. He was like, he didn't get celebrated much. He said his first time really getting celebrated was his first time getting celebrated was when he graduated from college. So he was like, I'm definitely going to be doing all that I can and being the extra father that I aspire to be. So he's excited about this cookout. So I'm going to go support them. And last time I was home, he actually had her out there. She had a little lemonade stand. So I went out there and, got me a little $20 lemonade. Auntie had to hook it up, I will say. I said, here you go. I don't even think I even drank the lemonade. She had lemonade and I think some cookies. No, not no cookies. She did what she do? Some fruit punch. Lemonade and fruit punch. Logan said, Mom cooked. Mom, did you fry your fish? She was talking about frying some fish today. I don't know. Logan said, I'm hungry. I want to say she was talking about frying some fish today. Mama, if you still on here, chime in. Did you fry your fish today? Because my mom, she acknowledges the Sabbath as the biblical Sabbath. So like Friday going into Saturday. I can't think of the times that it is. So she has to cook before a certain time because on the Sabbath, she can't like cook food and like heat up food. So, okay. Mama said, yes, Logan, I will cook for you when you come in town. Oh, and Mom and Logan, him and his wife, they are expecting a baby. So I'm super excited for them. And Mama Logan, he teaches in Houston. And he just got him a new position too. I'm frying some now. Okay, got you, girl. Happy prep day. Oh yeah, so she like prep her food and stuff. Logan said, you got potato salad with it. I ain't gonna lie to you though, like, potato salad, one of them real like sensitive, conversations within, the Black community for sure. I'm going to tell you though, Mama, her potato salad hands down is the best. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But I will say, my mama, she do got a close competitor, which is my auntie. My great aunt, which is her aunt. And when I had my aunt's potato salad, I thought it was my mama potato salad because I'm used to my mama always make the potato salad. But my auntie, she right up there with my mama. So, no shade, mama. You know your potato salad the best. But yeah, my mama, let me tell you about potato salad though. I can cook, okay? Like I can cook. I can soul it up. Potato salad just one of them things that I don't really like to touch too much. So I remember back in college, I had did a Thanksgiving dinner because we used to do the Turkey Day Classic, Tuskegee versus Alabama State. And so, of course, like the only people that was in town during the holidays would be like the football team, the band, and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, I'm going to cook. And then, like, some of the football team and stuff can come, over and eat if they ain't got nowhere to eat. I threw down. It took me like 3 days to cook all the food, but I threw down. But that potato salad, baby, I ain't followed directions well because it was awful. Nobody tasted it but me because when I took a bite of it, I was like, this isn't it. But I do make Korean potato salad, which is freaking amazing, which is really like my kind of favorite potato salad now. If I'm not trying to go for like the traditional style of potato salad, like I love Korean potato salad. It has apples in it. It has carrots. It sounds like but like out in Cali has like the best Korean barbecue spots. And that's how I found out about Korean potato salad. And when I tell you they get down with the potato salad, it's just one of them things you just got to try it. Like you can't think about it. Like you just close your eyes and just experience the potato salad. And it's really amazing. It's really, really good. Mama said, congratulations, House of Logan. Logan said, I feel in my spirit her potato salad is good. No, for real. It's like the shando, like deep down, okay? Deep down. My mama said, shout out Aunt Cece. Oh, yeah, shout out to Auntie because she definitely does her thing on that potato salad. Mama said, remember how I cooked for your basketball team in high school? Yes, everybody loved when my mama, like they used to rotate the meals around. They always loved when it was my mama's time to cook. Everybody used to be like, do your mama got another week? Like, that ain't how it's set up, you know? My mama said, and rewind, you collect glasses. Oh, look at you, girl, being fancy. You know, I never thought of that as a collection. So, girl, look at you pulling out stuff today, being great. Mama, that is true. I do a little something with my glasses. Okay. So I do have like I probably have oh mama, I don't know where your glasses is at either. I need to check. I ordered my mama some clear glasses. But I do have probably like 15 pair of glasses. I have my favorites that I wear, so I don't think y'all have seen these before. I've had these for quite some time because I really just kind of keep the same couple ones in rotations, but I do have about 15 glasses. So I guess on the low key, I do kind of collect glasses in these last couple of years. That is good, Mom. I definitely didn't think of that as a collection, but I do have a collection of glasses that I enjoy. Oh, and earrings. Even though I'll be wearing like the same, these has been like my little go-to earrings, but yeah, I do like earrings. But I like earrings from the hair store because the hair store, I don't know, I just like my hair store earrings. I like them a lot. Random side note. These aren't from the hair store, but I do like hair store earrings. So, yes. Mama, look at you, girl. Out here pulling out collections and stuff I wasn't even aware of. So, yeah. But yes, I've been drinking my water all day. It's been a little humid here, but it's funny though, because people have been like, oh, it's humid. But like our humidity here now, it feels like nothing compared to the humidity in Puerto Rico. So I'm just like, I mean, this ain't really humidity. I don't know what this is. Oh, Logan, side note. So Logan, my dad's household, they're all in Houston right now for my nieces track meet. I don't know if I had told y'all this last week, but my stepmom, she passed out last, I want to say last Saturday at the track meet. So yeah, I didn't tell y'all this. So she passed out last Saturday from a little bit of heat exhaustion, and she hadn't eaten that morning, and it was burning up in Houston last Saturday. They was out there in the heat. So yeah, it's definitely real. She done kept herself hydrated though for the rest of this trip. But yeah, my sister called me like, oh my gosh, look, she done passed out. I was like, oh my gosh, what happened? So they had to, the paramedics had to take care of her because they definitely have a bunch of paramedics out there. But then I was like, I feel so bad for them kids out there running. You know, my niece and them running. Like Houston is just, it's just hot. This is just not the time of year. Logan said, is the humidity in Puerto Rico like in Louisiana? Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. Yes, it is. Louisiana is definitely disrespectful with the humidity. And the mosquitoes are disrespectful as well. My mama. Okay, sorry. One of my friends was calling me. But yeah, my mama said, tell people how to avoid a heat stroke. Mama, go ahead, write your little notes, girl. Let the people know. My mama, and then my mama, she just be knowing just the randomest things as well. She's just like, what did you tell? Did you this? Did you that? But definitely have to keep hydrated. And me, I've been drinking water all day. Like I said, I do feel a little fancy with my sister's cup because it is nice. And just make sure you're drinking your waters all day. But I know my mom, she usually gives me like these little cool down little neck things. Well, they're not just for your neck, but they're like these little towel things that you like put in water, and then like you put it on you and it cools you down and stuff. But I know one thing that I'm definitely going to need to make sure that I have, going back to Puerto Rico, that my sister and them use when they go to the track meet. They have like these little, hello, they have like these fans that they use, and they are powered by like battery, but they're like very strong fans. They're about this big. But I do need a couple of them for my place in Puerto Rico because you know, with electricity going out from time to time, it's just not a good look. It's not a good look at all. That's why I'm hoping when I go back, I'm like, please, I'm just praying there was no floods, no nothing crazy, no crazy bug attacks, or whew, I'm just nervous to go home because I don't know what it's gonna look like when I get there. Um, let's see, Mom. My mama said if a person is getting overheated, they should take a cold, damp rag and apply to the back of the neck and get the person into a shaded area as soon as possible. Thank you, Mama, for the tips. Logan said I started at the new school yesterday. Y'all start back early. OMG. Y'all started, like, the kids came back yesterday? And my mama said carry an umbrella on hot days. Wow, y'all start early. Our kids, like here, the school system that I grew up in and taught in, they start, and I guess kids did go back in the South this week. A lot of people did, but they start August 24th. My niece switched districts, so she is going back August 12th, which is like super early. But yeah, our kids don't go back, I think, till August 24th. But y'all started already. So how you feeling about the new school? Like, please give the update, brother. What is the update? How are you feeling about your new school? Oh no, the kids come back on the 16th. Okay, did they make you do like a new teacher orientation, or are they just gonna let you do orientation with the rest of the staff? Cause man, that's the only thing I do not like. I do not like trainings. I don't like orientation. Like, I just don't like a lot of just small tasks. That's why, like, the first week of school is just always like, oh, let's just get through this for sure. Even though the kids have a blast for sure. Oh, and then what's like some of your activities you do when the kids first come back? I know I always did. My signature things that I did was marshmallow challenge is always something I do. I always do the lifesaver. It's like this lifesaver game. I want to say when I used to teach in Atlanta, I used to do like a guess who game. And you had to guess like different celebrities and stuff based off all the kids. Um, Oh, last year I did I think I had told on one of my blogs when I was teaching. But I did like the plate, like what's on your plate. And so I had the kids like write down everything that's on their plate. And then I had them cross out everything that they don't have control over and like put a star by all the things they have control over. And like it was just kind of, you know, letting them know like, you don't have to carry all the burdens that you feel like you have to carry. And then usually you put like a rock for each thing that they have on their plate just so they can see how heavy it is. And then once you start having them cross off everything on the plate that they don't have control over, they see like how much weight they're able to take off the plate. So that's something I started doing. Uh, Oh, they dropped you in with regular staff. Okay, cool. Cool. So what's the vibe of the staff though? And my sister-in-law, she just got a new teaching position this year. So she gonna be at a new school this year. Yes, the marshmallow challenge is it. You have, I think it's 20 pieces of spaghetti noodles, and it's 1 foot of string, and then it's 1 foot of 1 foot of tape, and then you have one marshmallow. And they're supposed to build the tallest freestanding structure that they can build in 20 minutes. It's a really, really fun activity. I love the marshmallow challenge. If none of the teachers are doing the marshmallow challenge at your school, you definitely should pick it up because you will definitely be starting the week off as a favorite for sure. Yeah. Logan said they cool. I love the principal. Oh, that is super dope. Is your principal a person of color? But no, shout out to you. I'm excited. I hope you have like an excellent year. And then what grade? I forgot to ask you, what grade they have you teaching this year? Yeah, what grade they have you teaching this year? Oh, random side note. Now I have you guys on here. Y'all have to chime in into the family discussion. So I wrote my siblings today. Oh, you said he said I got to do that. Yeah, look up the marshmallow challenge and I can email you like some other first week of school stuff I do. Ooh, another thing I like to do is like my life at 28, and it could be something you could absolutely use as well, being an English teacher. But my life at 28, it like really breaks down their life for them at 28. It's super cool, and I love going back and looking at the kids stuff. Or I had them like write a letter to their future self, and then I'll mail them back in like 10 years. Oh, it's a ninth grade campus. Oh, bless bless your heart with those ninth graders, okay? Because ninth graders, who they're not like my favorite. They're not my favorite to teach. Bless their hearts. I love them. They're very impressionable, but they are. Give me my 11th and 12th graders. But like I said, I will take freshmen over 10th graders any day. Even though I love my 10th graders too, but whew, they definitely be feeling themselves. But the ninth graders, they still, a little immature. The 10th graders, they're like between immature and like thinking they got it figured out. So 11th and 12th is like just love, love, love. Love my 10th graders, but they're like the most extra. Like I said, I thought ninth graders were like, who of the school? No, it's the 10th graders. 10th graders is off the chain. But yeah, so I need y'all to chime into this discussion. I text my siblings and my cousins today, and I said, what is the best cereal of all time? I said, give me your top three cereals. I need y'all to chime in with the top three cereals of all times, okay? So let me tell you. Let me see if I can work this little Apple Watch and see what my siblings said. Well, I can tell you my brother that's a year older than me. This fool said number one, he said Raisin Bran. I said, how old are you? Like, what do you mean Raisin Bran? Like, I do like Raisin Bran as an adult, but like as a kid, when my mama bought Raisin Bran, that was her cereal. Like, we wasn't eating that, just like butter pecan. Butter pecan, that was my mama's ice cream, even though I tear up some butter pecan now. Like, that's the old people stuff. Like, I'm talking about best cereal. Ooh, I'm talking about best cereal of all time. I need your list. What is your top three? But yeah, he missed me um, when he said what he said. I just felt like, man, you don't get to say anything else. Anything else. Like, you are no longer part of this discussion. Let me see. So my brother said, let me go back to his list. I was just so disappointed. Like, how could you say such a thing? Um, he said his top three, and they changed. He said one Raisin Bran, two Cinnamon Toast Crunch, three honeycombs. I told him he could miss me with the Raisin Bran and he could miss me with the honeycombs, okay? However, I will have to say my top three for sure. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, hands down, is the best cereal. Now, like I said, as an adult, I'm going to tell you Special K. Like, Special K is my favorite. I like Raisin Bran, but I'm just saying, like, the VIP all time as a child, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Not only did you get the experience of a Cinnamon Toast Crunch from just the bite, literally the cinnamon, the sugar of the bite just would savor with you. When you were done, let me tell you how good God was when he created this Cinnamon Toast Crunch. He said, I'm going to leave you with this milk that you can drink. And it's going to be remnants of the cinnamon and the sugar. And it's going to be amazing. And I didn't even like milk as a kid. But when I tell you I drank the milk remnants from that Cinnamon Toast Crunch, it was serious. So Cinnamon Toast Crunch is literally the best cereal ever created. Y'all gonna have to fight me on this one.
I'm not sure I understand.
Siri, ain't nobody talking to you. Then my brother, he went back. He said he was fluffing about the honeycombs. That was a wild card pick. But he said Apple Jacks would be his number 3. So I'm going to go Cinnamon Toast Crunch number 1. My second place is going to be Crunch Oops All Berries. And then my third place is going to be Fruity Pebbles. But I will say that Fruity Pebbles and Apple Jacks may be kind of in a tie. Let's see. My mama said Apple Jacks number 1. Number 1, girl, what? Honey Nut Cheerios number 2. Now I have an appreciation for Honey Nut Cheerios as an adult, but not as no kid, mama. Raisin Bran, girl, not as no kid. That's a no, ma'am. Ma'am, I need you to erase a couple of them years. Take it back to your childhood, mama. I'm just saying. But yeah, my brother said, but of all time, he switched it up after I gave my argument. He said, in the cereal eating paradise will be Cinnamon Toast Crunch with extra milk. Now, I don't know about the extra milk for me because I needed, like I said, the remnants. I needed it to be nice and saturated. And so in order for that saturation to happen, you couldn't have too much milk. I'm just saying. My sister-in-law, she said that she wasn't really a big cereal eater as a kid, but she would have to go with Cocoa Puffs. Now, Cocoa Puffs, I'm not a big chocolate eater, but I can understand because just how I can reminisce on the remnant of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I can assume that if you were a fan of chocolate milk, that the Cocoa Puffs could definitely do something for your spirit is what my assumption would be. So I did eat Cocoa Puffs, but it's nowhere near the top 3 or 5 for me at all. So yeah, that was a no for me. My cousin, she chimed in and was like, I didn't eat cereal as a child. I ate sausage and pancakes and eggs. I said, well, shout out to your privilege. Just saying. My mama said, okay, in 1967, that would have been cornflakes. All right, mama, did you at least indulge your cornflakes with sugar at the minimum? Then I asked my other baby brothers, and the baby brother who's 17, he know a little bit of something about life. He's experienced life a little bit, because his top 3 was Fruity Pebbles. Okay, like I said, it's in my top 3, not number 1, but he said Fruity Pebbles, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and then he put the Apple Jacks in there. And I said that's not too bad for a youngin'. Like I could absolutely respect his list. Absolutely. But he knows, like, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, like, it's an absolute yes for me. Okay, let me see. Let's see what my brother talking about. Okay, let's see. Okay, I see that Cinnamon Toast Crunch in there. Okay. So you see you over there reminiscing about that remnant, that cinnamon sugar remnant in that milk. You know what I'm talking about. Reese's. You know what? I'm surprised. I'm shocked my brother didn't say Reese's because my brother used to eat that Reese's as well. For me, like I said, I'm not a big chocolate fan, but I can imagine, I can see how Reese's could get to somebody's top list. I could definitely understand it. I ate it from time to time if that was all we had, but that was definitely not going to be, my top choice. And Honey Smacks. You know what? I ain't even gonna hold you up on the Honey Smacks because Honey Smacks is definitely gonna be Honey Smacks gonna have to be in the top 5. So I'm gonna give you that Honey Smacks because I didn't even consider Honey Smacks in the equation. But when I really think about what was actually brought into the household as a child, I would definitely say that Honey Smacks was always in rotation because you had those cereals that you would rotate. Like, you might not get it every time. Like, we ain't gonna get Cinnamon Toast Crunch every time we go to the grocery store, but I will say Honey Smacks was pretty much up there. You're the first person to put Honey Smacks on the top 3, but I'm gonna say your list is pretty solid. And I ain't even gonna argue you down on your list. I'm not even gonna argue you down. Okay, my mom said yes, they did put the sugar in the cornflakes. Okay, mom, I'm gonna give you the cornflakes. I'm gonna give you the cornflakes. I don't know quite the historic context of the other cereals that we're mentioning in this conversation, but I'm gonna give you that for sure. But yeah, oof. But yeah, it was a good little conversation for sure. Checking in. So I think I'm gonna be doing like weekly top check-ins with my siblings and my cousins, trying to see what they top list is for sure. Oh, but you know what? I was looking at like some challenges where people had to like guess like the fries or like the chips or whatever it was, like if it was on brand, off brand, but they had to do it blindfolded. And it was so fun. It's so crazy, like when you don't have all your senses to experience, like eating, like how it can like distort like what things taste like for you. So yeah, like it's I definitely want to do that. Like I want to see like what I would really guess. But it was funny. Like they was had to guess. I was watching a video and they had to guess like what fries it was, and they was getting them fries jacked up. Like that is not the location of those fries by any means. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to tap in with that. My brother said, not the historic context. I'm just saying, like, sometimes you do need to know a little bit of, history to put, the correct, context to it. So I'm just saying. But yes, yes, yes. Well, I didn't realize it was 7:15. I appreciate y'all time. I appreciate y'all coming to just spend time with me on this wonderful Friday. But I am definitely about to check the deuces because I'm going to go to this cookout celebration, and then I'm going to go check on my grandmother. My grandma, I don't know if I mentioned last week, but oh, I did mention grandma was in the hospital last week, but she got out last Saturday. So I'm gonna go check on Shawty, make sure she good, and I'm probably gonna stop by my mama house too this evening. So yes, it was so good checking in with you guys, and thank you for chiming in with this debate on the cereals. Like I said, I respect the cereals, but Cinnamon Toast Crunch definitely by far the best cereal for sure. All right, well, y'all have a very, very blessed week, and I will be tapping in next Friday. Bye.